What's going on? We are on Monday, Tuesday in the archipelago, but still Monday in real life. So it's March the 6th right now, and that means that we're talking about, I think this is tropical, I believe. Yeah, it's a tropical day. We're going to get into that. I am ridiculously sore and tired and grumpy and frumpy and all of those sorts of things. Going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to talk about me. I'm a fairly private internet-related person, so I don't tend to talk about myself much. I don't tell you, I don't have a face cam. I don't tell you where I live or what I'm doing or my hobbies. So I figured I'd pull the curtains back a little bit and let you in on a little bit. So we're complaining about being sore and tired. I had my last soccer game of the year last night. Play on a men's league. Div 4 is what it's considered. It's not beer league. It's not just like dudes running around doing nothing. And I think I'm the second oldest player on the team, so I'm playing against like 21-year-olds, and I have a pulled hamstring, and I only played because our team was short yesterday, and it was terrible. Like, just played the whole. I play central defender. I am a fairly tall dude and win a lot of balls in the air. Football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Let's not get into that debate, please. So just super, super sore. Playing full 90 minutes with a pulled or tweaked hamstring is not something I would ever recommend doing. I also play Ultimate Frisbee fairly competitively at a fairly high level. And I realize a lot of you are saying Ultimate Frisbee at a high level. That sounds ridiculous, but I assure you it's very, very athletically taxing. And is that a word, athletically? And there are amazing players at the game. So I mean, there's actually professional leagues popping up and stuff like that. But yeah, what else do I like to do? Love skiing. I love when I say skiing. I always say skiing. Even though I snowboard, just because it's easier to explain. I've been snowboarding for like 20 years. I'm good. I like to go very, very fast. I can't do like 360s or backflips or anything like that. Mostly out of fear than anything. Love wakeboarding, water skiing, tubing, anything related to the ocean or lakes, camping. I feel like some people have probably picked up some of this in the past, but I figured I would just go completely non-boom related for once and just kind of chat. I live near-ish the ocean. Living on the ocean is way ridiculously too expensive where I live. I would love to, though, but I think, probably be at the ocean in 10 minutes in relaxed traffic, I would say. Not that there is terribly relaxed traffic, but if you were to go at, 2 a.m. or something like that. What else? What else do we have? I've always played a ton of sports. I am a beer league superstar softball player. That's about the extent of my skill. I was like that guy that played all-star baseball, but I was like the guy, he played 1 inning a game, or didn't play at all, which is very frustrating when your parents, where I live, all-stars happen in the summertime, so your parents end up giving up their whole summer traveling around with the team and stuff. So I am hoping that my kids are either really, really good at sports or not good, almost, I want to say, just because all-stars, when you're not actually an all-star and you're just filling space, is not something that I would recommend anyone do to their parents. What else? Soccer, basketball. I don't play basketball much anymore, but I was the 5th starter on my basketball team. That guy. I covered the point guard. Put up 8 points a game. I was always that, a good athlete, but never a great athlete, if that makes any sense. But that's why I say I'm a beer league superstar, because you go play beer league and most people that play it are just I forgot to fill the core. Let's hope that this goes down. Let's get a med kit out now that we have a little bit of GBE. I'm not going to stay on back to my stage 5 fails. Am I back to my stage 5 fails? See? It's kind of like Boom Beach. I was... good, but not great. Let's see if this is going to actually go down. Come on, Brick. Get your 8 points a game. No, it's not going to happen. So, that was bad. Forgot to start the core. But, yeah. I don't know what else there is. But that's the other thing. If you have any questions about me, let me know. And I'll try to... I'm going to try to be a little bit more open in the going future. No, that does not mean that I'm going to suddenly... You're going to wake up tomorrow and have a face cam or something like that. But, just trying to peel the curtain back a little bit. And, see... If you think that's a terrible idea as well, let me know. If you just say, stick to Boom Beach, then I'll stick to Boom Beach. With the occasional, like, mention of the weather or something like that. I'm just trying to... after doing that live stream on the weekend, I had a couple thoughts go through my head, and that's unusual for me, so I figured I would try to see where we could go with them. Curious, not... Oh, I only have 2 shocks here. Wow, I wonder if I can get these 2 together and these 2 together. Oh, I missed the shock launcher. Awesome. I'm going to fail twice in a row on stage 5, I think. That is an unusual feat. Oh, there we go. Went down. Perfect. So that's quite a bit of GB. I think I used at least 1 too many smokes there. So hopefully you guys are a little bit cleaner on stage 5. That's unusual for sure. Now, as far as work goes, I work somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 to 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday. And so if I'm releasing a Boom Beach video on those days, it's safe to assume that I'm doing it at my desk and eating. That's my lunch break, basically. So, and weekends is like driving kids to soccer and watching soccer, and I have my own games on the weekends and season tickets to a hockey team, and like just very generally pretty full schedule. So anytime you see a weekday event for me, just realize that means that I'm eating my lunch at my desk, because I'm choosing to upload Boom Beach as my lunch break, essentially, most of the time. Sometimes I can I'm on salary, so I'll work extra overtime or stuff like that, just because it's part of my job. And if I work overtime, I can kind of like take up time in lieu. And that's not. I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm doing you a huge favor or something. I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff, and it's kind of like my hobby or something like that. What else is there to talk about? Oh, that's a lot of stuff here. I only threw 2 shocks though. Only really need 2 shocks: the shock launcher and the shock launcher, and obviously the machine guns around it. Any free GBE? No. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get a little bit of dialogue here. So if you have any questions, I will either reply to them in the comments, or I will include them in the next video, or I just won't, because you'll tell me to shut up when you don't care and stick to Boom Beach. Don't really care. I'm making this all up as I go along. I don't follow a lot of people on YouTube or watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I've always just kind of done what I think is a good idea, and that works to a certain extent, but it also kind of limits what you can do, because people are way more creative than I am. I am a not very creative person. I think it's classified as left brain is what people tend to say it as. I was like a math geek in school. Math. I was on our team. Oh, what the heck? I just got a ping. Something just happened. Why did I just get something? I heard a sound in my ear like someone subscribed or something, but I don't have that on the screen. So I'm gonna have to. I'm still working through some new recording items. So I think someone just subscribed, but it's not on the screen. So if you heard that weirdness. But anyways, that's it. Just trying to like pull the curtain back a little bit and see what the reaction is. So if you have any questions about me or streams or suggestions or comments, please, I mean, you guys are the ones that watch a lot of YouTube videos, so if you see something you think is cool, please pass it along. If there's information you'd like to hear or have me expand upon or talk about, please, by all means, let me know. I am sort of, I kind of like have I put in some new features in my streams lately, and I'm digging into the technology aspect of it. But if you have anything to add on like the video side or the effects side or the personal side or anything along those lines at all, please let me know, because I'm going to try to branch out a little bit here. I'm going to try to do a couple more collaborations because I really enjoyed that, and just a matter of figuring out how to do them without having face cam, and if that's possible and if people are open to it. So hit me up in the comments, please. I don't tend to ask for comments, but hit me up in the comments, please, and let me know what you think, what your suggestions are, what you're excited about, all of that fun stuff. So once again, thanks for coming in. I am zmoT. Peace.